today, and I want to do two things. First of all, I want to commend you and congratulate you for being part of this program. It's an incredibly important, clap, because you should. It's incredibly important that we cultivate in ourselves, leadership ability. So many times we think about leadership as something that somebody else does, that holds an office or is appointed to a position, when in fact we all have the capacity to be leaders. And I think I've talked to a couple of the alums from this program who said this experience really changed their perspective, changed their point of view, expanded their horizons, made them see things differently. And I think those of you that have participated in past years know a little bit what I'm talking about, and I think this year helps even continue to further you along that journey. So I really commend you for that, and I hope that you take those skills back with you, because one of the things we're working on at the Department of Education, as I said earlier, was this notion that, how can we ensure that every high school is an excellent high school that provides a world-class experience for every student? And that's not just something that a bunch of adults in Columbus figure out, what it should look like and say, okay, go do it. You are going to make the difference. You and others like you in your high schools across the state. And I also want to tip my hat to the folks from West Virginia. It's fantastic to have you here with us, and because again, state lines don't demarcate between great and not so great. We're all in this together. We're all going to make the future of this country. We're all going to make the future of our communities. So I challenge you to think about ways when you go back to your home high schools about how can you take what you've learned, how can you take the ideas that you've heard, how can you take the experiences that you see around you and be a force for improvement, a force for good, a force for better, a force for caring, a force for kindness, frankly, and challenge yourself that way, and also challenge yourself from time to time, to challenge us at the public policy making levels to do the right things, to create the conditions where you can have an excellent high school experience, to create the conditions that allow your teachers to be great, your administrators to be great, you to reach your fullest potential and to have a fantastic experience. Because one of the reasons I'm out here is to listen better to the voices of students across the state and make sure we're informing the work that we do by your perspective. So again, have a great remainder of your time here, and look forward to seeing you all go out and do great things and become the great future of this state. Thanks a lot.